here as we welcome you to this live pay-per-view extravaganza. I'm Joe Tech Center off the Vegas Strip. A very highly anticipated rematch in our main event. 12 rounds, middleweights going. Two great warriors. Jake LaMotta's ring walks have become the stuff of legend, and you can see the intensity on his face. He's coming down to the ring now, and what a nice reception as he is completely focused in on his goal tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the Bronx Bull, Jake LaMotta. His opponents in the blue corner, please welcome the Kid Rise.
Okay, guys, we went over the rules in the dressing room. Touch gloves, come out fighting.
This is a 12-rounder. Here's round number one.
Teddy, most of the fighters that you train throughout your career are guys that could be described as these guys that really will bring it and are able to do it throughout the whole fight and go the distance. What's the mental makeup of a guy like that?
Confidence. He's been there before. He's sure that he can do it.
Able to cover up that. Oh my, was that sweet? The hook scores the knockdown. So he goes down, but able to get up to his. What should he be thinking about now?
Well, right now, just surviving, but if he survives, then he better figure out why he was put on the floor.
Here's one for you now, he says, right back with the left hand. How about that? He goes from being the victim to handing out the punishment. So he is able to get up to his feet after that knockdown, but Teddy, it's what's ahead that's the problem.
Yeah, we're getting a peek right now into his heart, into his soul.
Blocks away that headshot.
Would you rather have a fighter who's feared or a fighter who's fearless?
I feel like I'm talking to Sonny from the Bronx Tale, but I think that I would rather have a guy that has fear, because he's going to be smart all the time. He's going to be a guy that's going to be aware of things that you need to be aware of. If he's so-called fearless...
Oh! That was a left hand that came raining in on him. He does not look good right now, expecting the clinch. Comes right back at him with a left hand. A crushing two-punch combo by White. End of the round there, a round in which we did see the knockdown. And Teddy, when a fighter comes back to the corner, having just been floored, typically how are they acting? What are you seeing out of that?
Just imagine you just walked into a room and somebody hit you from behind. You dropped. You're afraid to go in that room again. So, put a light on in that room and explain to him why he got dropped. He will not be afraid to go back in that room.
And a sharp counterpunch by White. Still doing good work in there, and he's gaining momentum. Momentum that started when he scored the knockdown in the last round.
That's exactly what happened. He scored that knockdown. You know, he was a little conservative before that, but he's thrown right in front of us.
One, gives one. The right hand scores well. Well, we got an undefeated fighter in action here tonight. How can that play against him?
Where he takes things for granted, where he forgets he's mortal. You know, there's no Superman out.
Holy cow! On the receiving end of a big and accurate hook that wasted no time. bleeding from the side of his face there. Good job with another left hand. See, the defense pays off as he gets rid of that downstairs. Good job on the two-punch combo by White. So the end of the round. And now a chance to put the pieces back together. He got stunned in that last round.
Yeah, well, he has to get those birds out of his head right now. You know, open that cage up and let him fly out there. And the best way to do that is find out why he got stunned. What did he get hit with?
Able to show you his blocking ability. White's just a completely different fighter now. I mean, he was stunned earlier in this fight, and since then, there's just more of a defensive disposition to him.
Yeah, the important thing right now is that sooner or later, and I think it's going to be sooner, his opponent's going to see the same thing, and he's not going to stay away. He's going to get more aggressive.
Able to dismiss his opponent's shot, and then comes back with an uppercut. White's got to deal with the swelling now. We'll see how he reacts. Keeps his hands up defensively, protecting the head. Jake LaMotta's movement's really helping him out, avoiding that punch. Holy cow! Now you see the counter punching here. Big shot to the body. He clearly came in with a strategy here tonight, Teddy, and so many times it's, hey, I'm going to bang that drum.
Yeah, he is banging that drum. That drum happens to be the body, and he figures that he's going to try to move on him, so start doing it early on, and later on, he's going to have a guy in front of him.
And now he's got to worry about the blood getting into his eye. We can see a cut. White's banged around by a big uppercut.
Okay, keep boxing. You're doing great. Making it hard for him to hit you. Boxing slide now. Hand it out, side to side. You understand? Get the compress on.
Here we go with the fourth round. Nice block by White. Gets rid of that body shot. And a top-notch right hand by White. Nice counter by LaMotta. And another hook. Halfway through this round here. Blocks that belt line well. Nice strike after catching one by White. I suppose if you're his opponent, you just keep doing what you're doing. Keep going after it. That cut is there for a reason. Why change anything?
If you're the guy who caused the cut, yeah, the first thing you think...
There it is! LaMotta stunned and he is hurt. That's a good block by Jake LaMotta. Teddy, he's stunned right there. Now he's clinching right here. And once again, he goes down. The question is, can he rise up again? down from a big shot. Now he's got to have some big guts to move along.
You're going to find out exactly what he's made of.
The kid's last round, a big one. He scored the knockdown. Do you think he's now got the momentum where he can end this fight?
Well, right now, I think he has the confidence where he thinks he can end the fight, and that's where it starts. It starts with anything. Any people out there doing anything, it starts with thinking, believing you can do it.
You know, you go out there, a fighter like this, you were just knocked down in the last round. Now you got to go out there, you got to prove to your opponent, hey, I'm fine. You got to prove to the whole arena, hey, look at me, I'm fine. You also have to prove a lot to yourself, though, don't you?
Yeah, but you have to remember, that's a good question, but you have to remember this fighter has been there before. So just remember, I have dealt with it before. And then you have to beat David Copperfield. A little bit of a magician, a little smoke and mirrors.
Oh, White's in a bad spot right now. He's been stunned.
Come on, guys, punch it out. Punch it out, no holding.
Oh, he hooks off the jab to the body. Now, this is exactly what I love out of an offensive fighter, Teddy. A guy who's able to put together the multi-punch combinations and make it look like it's just a sweet science.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you can do when you have good fundamentals. Not just good physical ability. That's only part of the equation. But just good technical ability. And that's what he's doing. He's snapping his punches. They're nice and clean. They're crisp. They're short. They're together.
Good stuff in the opening 2 minutes. A minute to go in this round. Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by White. Teddy, he's completely missing the jab, and when that's not there, you dug yourself a big hole.
Now, that's like saying I want to go swimming. Guess what? There's no water. You need water to swim. You need jab to fight, to set things up.
Good infighting from him. The kid's in complete control. Teddy, way ahead on the scorecards every which way, isn't he?
Yeah, every which way, and especially the most important way, I think, is that the fight is in his kind of pace. It's a fast-paced fight. It's an outside fight. It's exactly what he wants, not only to be ahead, which we think he is, but to stay ahead.
Got to be accurate to send the combination to the body, and he does that. Well-placed 3 punches landing by White. Gets rid of that body shot. Excellent counterpunch by White. You get the sense that they know no other way how to fight. They are going at it, back and forth, toe-to-toe, punch for punch. Just knifing up with that uppercut by Jake LaMotta. That wasn't able to land. What a fight. What a great, great, non-stop action fight this has been. A minute to go in what has been 2 minutes of sensational action. Neither man coming off stride. White's a brawler, right, Teddy?
Yeah, exactly.
Is that the style that you think's going to carry him through? Because it's working out so far.
Yeah, if he can keep it going this way, he's going to be happy. He wants to keep his opponent in this kind of mindset. Right now, he's got his opponent angry. I know that sounds funny, but he wants...
Oh, that's got to hurt. LaMotta spins stunned. The kid's doing it just the way he wants to do it, and that last round kind of sums up the whole fight. In complete control. He's up on the scorecards, heading towards another victory.
And he's up on my scorecard. Now he just has to be careful that he doesn't get careless, he doesn't get reckless.
Well, the ability to adapt, so important. Who can make the changes now as we're halfway through this scheduled 12-rounder? Oh boy, look at this. Right from the get-go, they go after one another.
They remind me of my 15-year-old son going to the dinner table.
That's a good block by Jake LaMotta. He tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect. Jake LaMotta's got to understand that he's trailing in these scorecards, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does, but he also has to understand a way to turn it around. He has to try to zero in on one shot that could give him a chance to turn this around.
But if it hasn't been there all night, how's it going to show up out of left field?
You know, I think that it is there. He just has not taken advantage. Every once in a while, his opponent, when he steps back with his hands down. What you have to do now is look for that shot right behind him where he's going to walk into it.
There's the headshot, but he parries it away. Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by Jake LaMotta. The kid's doing a really sharp job on the inside. He's staying busy. He's landing shots.
You know, he laid it out to us when we talked to him before the fight. He says, hey, I want to do my damage on the inside. But it's how he's getting to the inside that's really been the payoff tonight, and that's with the jab.
Yeah, exactly. Having a jab is like having a credit card. You can buy a lot of things. It's bought him the ability to get inside and go to work.
There it is! LaMotta's almost out of it there. He goes down. Oh, he may be close here. Can he survive the round? He gets up. Wow! Saved by the bell. That's like something out of a movie here.
Yeah, except nobody's coming in there and saying cut. You know, he has to keep going here. Right now, the only thing he knows is he's got flashballs going off in his head.
There he is on the inside, doing well. White's showing us that if he pulls this trigger, he's hitting that target. His accuracy is great.
Well, that's part of his ability. You know, I mean, it's not just his hand speed and that he's technically good. You know, he's got a little bit of pop, but he knows when to throw. See, that's important, Joe. Knowing when to let the hands go. He knows exactly what time it is.
LaMotta stunned and and there you go. LaMotta's down. This fight is over. White's gonna be partying tonight. A knockout victory. It doesn't get better than that.
And still champion of the world, the Kid Wise.
The kid's done it his way. Still champion of the world, a winner here tonight.
Well, he told us he had a dream where he was still the champion.